Hello everyone, my name is Gumfly and today I'll be reviewing the high-grade Jupitive Gundam. And I know I haven't uploaded in quite a while and I'm really sorry about that. And I'm going to try and upload a little bit more consistently now. So please forgive me for that. Anyway, let's get straight into the review. So this is the Jupitive Gundam with everything it comes with. First up we got a pair of long beam effects. Then we got short beam effects, a pair of beam shield effects, included action base, a backpack adapter, another backpack adapter, and the Jupiter planet system. We also have the beam spray gun and the shield and beam saber handles on the Gundam itself. Here's an example of the core Gundam using the beam saber. To attach the backpacks, all you have to do is simply plug it in. And then there's also this backpack, which is meant for using anything with 3mm pegs like this is supposed to have, which is this. The reason why it's detached is because the panel liner I use, which is the Tamiya enamel panel liner, made the plastic so brittle it snapped. So normally the shield was supposed to be like on the back here, but I can't do that anymore since it broke. And another thing that broke while panel lining this guy was his ankles. You might be wondering, hey, they seem fine. They're not. They really are not. Basically, when I panel lined them, the joint in here, that big ass peg inside of here, it completely snapped on both sides. So then I had to completely reconstruct the whole peg. So I had to make new pegs using parts from the runners and metal bars. So yeah, that was a pain in the ass. And that's one of the reasons why this video is so delayed. Anyway, on to articulation. So the articulation on this guy is actually pretty good. Let me take this out real quick. First up, head articulation. He can look up this far and down this far. He can also rock his head back and forth like a chicken. He can move his arms up this far, and his arms can go in a full 360. Arm can move up this far out, and there's a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbow, although a very loose one, and a bolt joint at the wrist. There's no torso articulation on this guy, and in my case, it's super loose. It tends to split in half every time I try handling it, especially with the armor on. So beware of that. Also, this arm is loose as hell. I don't know why. Anyway, his beam sabers can swing up and down. He also does have a waist swivel. His foot can move up this far and move back this far. There's a thigh swivel, a very tight one. His legs don't really spread out that great. And he has a interesting knee joint, ankle joint combination. We got like a, I would say 95-degree bend here, plus his ankle, plus his foot. So yeah, that's actually really weird to look at, but even this is still a bit weird, but it's pretty good. And as you saw, his ankle can move back that far, up this far. His foot can turn down that way, and it's actually attached to a bolt joint here, so you can just spin around if you want. And that's it for articulation. Now let's get his armor on. So here's the Jupiter planet system, and to be honest, it actually looks pretty cool. There are two modes to this. There's the standard mode, and there is like the high-speed flight form, which is this. I mean, it's okay this way. I prefer it normal. So to attach the armor to the Gundam, first you got to remove all the armor. Then you can put the planet system off to the side. Now we got our armor pieces. Now that we've done that, we can begin. First up, we got the feet. So all you have to do is turn the foot back this far and make sure the ankle's like this. Then you can just simply slide it in, or maybe not so simply. There we go. And flip the foot up. So for the skirt armor, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is flip this up and attach it from underneath. Same thing on the other side. And then flip him around. And this is the easiest one. All you gotta do is plug it to his butt. It's as simple as that. To attach the chest armor, all you gotta do is spread out his shoulders and slide the chest armor underneath, like so, and make sure you push it in. Then you attach the shoulder piece right here. I don't know why it's so difficult all of a sudden. And then shoulder armor is easy, just slide it in. Then arm extenders, all I gotta do is remove the hands like so. Add these armor pieces, then attach the arm extender. Now you can attach it directly on to the wrist joints here. And extra V-fin, all you gotta do is make sure it's straight and then attach it to his forehead. There we go. For his gun, to make it to the beam machine gun, all you have to do is get the beam spray gun and shove this in its face. Then attach it to his hand, and there's the gun. Then for the backpack, all you gotta do is turn this around like that, and then shift it over here, flip around, and attaches to the back. And there we go. That's the Jupitive Gundam in all its glory. And if you really want to, you can just use a stand, attach it down here, and there we go. Now let's get on to showing him with his accessories. So first of all, he has the beam Gatling gun, at least that's what I think it's called. It's pretty heavy, especially for this weak ass elbow joint that I have. See? Even the shoulder joint sometimes is a bit weak, but right now it's doing pretty well. Also, my shoulder joint, at least the right one, pops off every now and then. It gets annoying sometimes. Anyway, you can also detach these thrusters from the backpack, just like this. And then you can either have them flying around on their own, like this, using the stand. And when they're like this, they're basically like funnels. And when you attach this, that's just giving it a shield. Oh wait, I attached it wrong. My bad. Did I? No. Okay, so that's just basically giving it a beam shield. Or if you really wanted to, you can get the Gundam, remove this gun right here, place it on the shoulder if you really want to. I'll keep it like that. And then you can place the funnel here. Now he has a beam shield on his arm, his very loose arm. There's also another beam effect for this guy. So there's another beam effect for this guy, and it's this beam to give it some sort of, I would say, dust knuckles or whatever they're called, you know, from the Crossbone Gundam. And that actually looks pretty cool. They can also be used as swords if you really wanted to. Oh yeah, the front skirt's like popping out a lot, so be careful of that. Anyway, so this is what the Gundam looks with the beam saber. I know my beam saber's a little bit curved, that's my fault, but it looks pretty cool. Anyway, that'll be it for the review today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about this model kit. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!